evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Ball carrier.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a 1st carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Allen's throw is complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And now the Chiefs making the decision that they're going to go for 2. Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chiefs 6, Saints nothing.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Allen going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st down, Allen. 20! This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st down, Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Kansas City.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he completes it to Cohen. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Number 10.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Fielded in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Number 28.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. So after the INT, it's Allen. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it's going to be second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
From midfield, here's Allen. The screen pass here to Cohen. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Tariq Cohen. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. Buying time to his left. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. Allen now on first down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Saints, nothing.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. To return, here's Agnew.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Agnew on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
At the 10-yard line.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st down, Kansas City.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Cohen, the ball carrier. Dante Hightower on the stop. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Saints 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. To return, here's Agnew.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
on play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now back to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And they'll get there and pick it. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
I need to get my swag right there.
10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Barkley. They're going to try and run. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the option is Allen. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Now Barkley. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. desperation throw deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Perry. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Back to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. So Allen's going to look to throw. Taking a deep shot. The defense loses him. It's complete. The 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation because...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game.
Tonight's final score.
Well, at least
least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something.